Take this.
So I'm
It's
gonna do it.
Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Make them look pretty. Like, it's really hard. Like,
What happened?
because it's pixelated and it's.
A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I just started anew.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
This is.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key.
I guess welcome to the stream. I'm surprised to see you here.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London
Hey
than the
guys,
carriage
welcome to the
travelled.
stream. I hope you're
We're
enjoying it.
somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Today we're just, you know, just fooling around. I'm bored, so I just thought I'd stream.
I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see
Chris,
if
I
we
thought
can
you,
find
like,
a path,
hated me, dude.
however faded it may be.
I'm so confused, because, like, everyone's saying, like, you're, like, talking crap about me and stuff, so.
Mind your step.
Like, why?
Where do
I
you
don't know.
suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
But I do want you to know, Chris, that
Yes,
stuff that happened
a
really
powerful
wasn't
magic
my
wielded
fault.
by a
My
rare
aunt came
few.
in that
Seems
night
to
and
have been lost
heard
to
all
time.
that stuff. That's how why it all started.
Hogwarts Castle was built
I didn't
by,
tell
and
her
is itself a
to
stronghold
come
of
in
that
there and
ancient
just
magic.
do all that. I didn't want
I
no
don't
fighting
know
or
where she
anything.
came into
She
possession
just
of the port
heard
key.
you all
I
cussing
am
and
certain
all
it
that
was to do
stuff,
with
and
that
she
search.
just.
Ah, there's the path down below.
Bruh,
This
I'm
way.
moving too fast for the NPC, and
But
it's
sir,
literally going
why
so
was your wife
slow.
searching
Come
for
on.
evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power.
Bro,
What
come
really
on,
matters
NPC.
is
Why
the
are we
one
going
who
so
wields
slow?
it.
The beginning's always so boring. I hate this. The tutorial garbage. I
that
always
ice?
hate them.
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone
And this
wanted to
outfit
block
has
this
got to
path.
go. Like, it's
Let's
not
see some of
giving.
that
What is
wand work
this?
you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent.
I totally haven't done this like 7 times already. Like, come on.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand was improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Come on, dude.
Ah, up there.
Yeah, I've done this I've beat the game like 100 times, it feels like. Not literally,
We're
but
close
at
now.
least
It's
7
just
times. I'm just bored, so I'm starting over. I ain't got nothing better to do. Dude, I'm so hyped. They're already coming out with Hogwarts Legacy 2. Like, I've already beat it. And this game has 100 hours of
Steady
playtime.
yourself.
And I still beat it like it was nothing. I put it on hard mode. I haven't never played it on hard mode. I usually play it on normal, so let's see how this goes.
Almost there. That port key led us here for a reason. Let's have a look
Yeah,
around for anything that's
whatever, take your time.
out of place.
I'll be here streaming anyways, because I ain't got nothing better to do.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
I always hate the beginning, it's so boring. But for you guys, I'll let you all hear it and stuff. I ain't gonna skip through it.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
That's dark.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault you see now.
Okay, that's kind of trippy. Like, how is the middle staying, like, upright and the rest of it's, like, spinning? That don't make no sense.
Wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You want to take a breath? A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the love bombs that we're passing now.
How deep can we go?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go. Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Foreshadowing.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
That's
Let me
funny.
think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
It's so
Yes,
boring
a
hearing the
revealing
spells
charm.
over and again,
No time
but at
like
the
the
same
present.
time it's also fun
see
because
what
like I
we're
get
missing,
to
shall
start
we?
fresh.
Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Why is there a chest out there when we're not even allowed to? We can't even get out there. It's weird because we don't even get to come here throughout the entire story after this. It's weird.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Oh, well,
Lead
keep
the
in
way.
mind, guys, Harry Potter fans, the reason why it doesn't have, like, Harry and all them in this is because this was 100 years before Harry Potter was born. So, this is, like, supposed to be, like...
Lumos. This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But
Excuse
to
me,
what end,
guys.
I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I wonder if there's any chests around here. Hidden? Nope. I don't even remember. I didn't investigate much. I just rushed through it, to be honest.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo!
Oh man, I forgot I don't have all my defense stuff.
Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Stay close!
And boom.
Professor? Professor Fink! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Come on, attack me. Because I have to do this to get out of there.
How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
The stream, even though I said part 1. I'm just going to continue it, guys, because I hate it whenever things are left on a cliffhanger and you have to wait for someone to post. I hate all that. So we can just, I'm just going to...
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George.
It's said that it's probably going to say I'm supposed to be a Ravenclaw, but I'm not, even if I take the test, because where I was a Ravenclaw on the last one.
Thank you.
But I'm actually...
Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time.
There's a meme going around. Everybody's like, you belong in Azkaban. It's so bad. Like, what? If y'all don't know what Azkaban is, it's prison.
Yes, a bit
For
older
witches
than
and
the
wizards.
others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
No, I didn't even have to say anything. Yeah. Yes,
You
it
belong
already-
in Slytherin!
You know, I took the house test, on my, it's supposed to represent, see if the world was, Wizarding World was real. These will be where you'd be sorted at. And I got put in Slytherin, which is known for power, wanting to prove yourself, and to be as best as you can in your situation
flying altogether, but
and
don't
stuff.
tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
We got by far the best common room. Slytherin by far has got to be the best house. I don't care what anyone says.
Now, go on in
But-
and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
I mean, just look. It may seem basic
Looks like
now.
everyone's gone.
Just wait.
Better head
It
to the
gets
common
even
room.
better. See, normal, reverse the common rooms, they look boring just like this. But, you'll see just how cool.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's got all kinds of beautiful.
That is not helpful.
If y'all notice,
That is not helpful.
he complains before he meets you, and then he stops complaining and smiles. Love at first sight. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute.
Already knew that. Can I help you? Ah, you're the escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Not to spoil y'all, but he's the guy for dark arts. Like, if you can tell by the way he's acting. Not stuff that can't be taught in school. It's pretty obvious. He's the guy that's known for... He's not actually evil, though. I don't want to spoil... If you all ever get the game, you'll understand how he really is. He's a good person. He just... I'm not gonna say anymore.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, something cool about this. If you hit it just so many times. Come on. Maybe it doesn't do it on your first, Oh, there it is. Well, that's one way to do it.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Just letting y'all know, this guy plays a big part in the storyline.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes. Well, not a big part, but he's one of the side quests. It's got like a whole section.
It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Oh, I just got that. Oh no. They just admitted that they married some of their I think that's what I don't want to mistaken, but I'm guessing, like, I've heard in the Harry Potter films too, they have said this before, how the Malfoy families kept their pure blood is by marrying distant cousins so that they could have the pure blood. Pure blood is basically when the whole family, it goes generations of just straight witches. There's no muggles, which is non-magic people. You would have to... I'm sorry, I'm not all that, but...
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
It's definitely the most beautiful common room. And we're basically in the dungeons, which is underwater. Wait a second. I do want to see.
Good morning.
Dang it.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary.
Sometimes I've always
to
wished,
ensure
like,
your
what if
success.
this stuff was real? How awesome life would be.
Here you are.
Like, I would love for this stuff to be real. Like, even though it's witchcraft, it would be so cool.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
It just
Thank
works
you,
that
Professor,
way, you
but
put it behind your
what
back
do you
and it
mean
disappears.
will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
This took forever to
I
do.
appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
You can't tell me that's not cool. I mean, look at that. But I need to go back in here. Oh man, well I'm gonna get it on the first time. That's stupid. Literally right over there is where somewhere is that. It's crazy that all this stuff was just put in.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall, there we go.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I adore the hustle and bustle of Central Hall.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept... He's been terrible. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search...
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the
Of course.
Good luck today. And...
Yes, Professor.
Come, and we'll...
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a... We don't... And she... Good. Now, happily, you have the benefit of an The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be
Now,
Get back.
I should...
To everywhere. So weird not having a broom to help me get everywhere. I love this class. It is actually so fun.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in
a
the
light
heat of
skin
battle.
stare.
Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
This is funny.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise drill. So, now, the basic. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be
Nothing lucky about it.
those things.
I know.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely. So, I'd advise, again, well done today. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I'm gonna follow him and see where he goes. So we're like, why in the world is this chick following me? I just noticed what our clothes are different, like in the front part. Like, other than it being a dress, like it's a total different pattern. Yeah, I'm bored of this. I'm gonna go back. Oh, dang.
Professor Ronan
I got dark fast. How did he get all the way over there when I made it to class first? That doesn't make no sense. I followed
Behind
him.
you. There's an open seat here.
I wish I could have sat by Sebastian.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin,
Oh, he's the slow
can
one.
anyone here tell
I
me
didn't
the
even notice
difference
that till now.
between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
He's
Do
not
you
funny.
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
If y'all don't know what Obliviate is, it's a memory charm. It's because he thinks everybody casted it on each other as
seems
a
that we are
joke.
in
Because
dire
the reason
need
why I
of
can't remember
review.
anything.
Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Of course, we're the ones that mainly in the middle. Because we're the main character, not the side character.
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, very good, everyone.
In the beginning, I thought she was going to be one of the stuck-up people in the beginning. But she actually turns out to be really nice.
That we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Same one with Sebastian. I kind of thought he was going to be like the bad boy that kind of like causes trouble, which he kind of does, but like I thought he was going to be like rude, but he's not. Well, he can be, but he's like, he's complicated.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport? Prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
What's with the noise? Hey, yo.
So why don't we have our new
Wrong
students start us off?
website, buddy. Yeah, I had to say that.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. Splendid!
Dang it.
Happens to the best of us.
I don't send me too far. What are you staring at, huh? Sorry.
Very good. That's it! Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Lisa.
Okay, I find it funny it was going super fast right here and then it just slowed down out of nowhere. Dang it! I stopped at a good time!
Not to worry.
Dang it, I can't lose. And we're not casual. Okay.
Well played.
Let's go.
There we go.
Excellent control there.
How can he see? He's blind. That don't make no sense.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Phew.
Splendid!
Watch this.
Let's go. I thought it was gonna knock it off, to be honest. What? There's no way. You all saw that. It literally went like...
There we go.
Okay, that's rigged. It literally hit it and then it went around it like super fast.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Took weeks for you to do anything right. Sorry, I had to say it.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Oh, yo! I just got that. Okay, I'm sorry, but... Hey, yo, Sebastian, what are you getting into outside of it? No, sorry about that. That is... something.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai...
This part's boring. I just skip past that dialogue sometimes.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
I'm gonna go in this. I wonder if he'll let you in here. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. I actually did not know that was a thing. When I get a higher level, I'm gonna
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you? Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms.
I'm overconfident in mine because I've done this too many times.
A bit more challenging.
Well, I guess I'm doing... Guess I'm gonna go do this thingy, my bobby. Honestly though, I thought Defense Against Dark Arts and Charms were basically the same. Because they're both to do with charms.
Revelio.
Didn't make much sense to me, to be honest.
Whee! Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Piers, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucas is just over there.
Bro's really risen us up at the doorway. What the heck?
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime. Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
This is easy.
We'll make you regret signing up.
What the heck? Even though this is the first level, I don't know how I did so much damage. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, I forgot I put it on hard mode. That's why. I completely forgot this was on hard mode. No way I'm about to die on the first level. And I really thought my skills were good too, is the sad part.
Some big hits that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
I figured out what they mean by making it hard now. I know they do. They make it to where it's harder to dodge, so.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What more
I'm
work?
not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you
I'm gonna
don't
be the
know.
rule breaker this
In
time.
fact,
I'm gonna do
Professor Ronan will
everything
meet you
so
outside
mean
momentarily to assign your
whatsoever.
first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr.
I look so sweet. I tried to make her look like she would be like a rule breaker, but it's so hard to do that in this.
But you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you...
I'm taking Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the car. No time to waste.
Yeah, whatever. Ew, that's so ugly. I guess I'm wearing this to begin with. Since I ain't got nothing better to wear. Ew, what is this? That's so ugly. Nope. Ew. I have to put these ugly looking glasses on. Yeah, forget that. I don't want to wear a mask right now. Take that off. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something funny. I'm gonna take off this completely and this, and I'm gonna go around like this. Because it's funny, why not? They had to change the song a bit to keep from copyright.
I'll be on my way.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as...
I'll start. Revelio. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are...
I didn't even mean to do that, to be honest. I remember when I first did that, it took me forever. I kept trying to just do this, trying to hit it, and I was like, why is it not working? And then I figured out how to use this Accio.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant!
Oh, hey, Almas. Look at that.
Oh, my exams.
I'm just gonna keep annoying him until he says something back.
Simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Just for an hour or so.
My
That's
all the pitch is good for this year, sadly.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh, I was trying to hold it. There we go.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I gotta say, it does represent it, for sure. Okay, I gotta change my outfit. Yeah. I'm on.
Beginner's guide.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet.
Well,
For
fancy
them.
meeting you.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you.
I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
I haven't slept.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
I'll get my wand last. I don't feel like getting it right now.
My father always told me. Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy. I keep the car... Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. But I showed them their stuff.
Why not? What services do you...
What is it you might be interested in?
Definitely not what I was looking for. Nope. Nope. Oh, not girl. No. Mm-mm. 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 I guess I'll just go with... Where is it? I lost it already.
an inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my stay the
That's certainly something to aspire to.
and I too see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items, but I shall let Professor
I believe.
Good. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
Why would Slytherin put his common room in a dungeon? So dreary. Perhaps that's the point.
We haven't been down to the boat.
Excuse you? Being in a dungeon is cool.
It's a wonderful thing to have in the
Revelio.
It's very fortunate to have its own cold rush.
Honestly, it's a lot cooler than Gryffindor's. Gryffindor's is boring. And it ain't even dreary. It's beautiful. It's got the ocean.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
I just want to rip that top off of his head. He's only got one strand. I just want to shave it off.
It's about time.
It's bugging me.
About time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold will eat you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Uh-oh.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Yeah, no.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
Why is it he only grabs the green ball?
13 3/4 inches dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
One ugly one for
This
sure.
is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
That dude is so annoying.
Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection, see...
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We'll wear it down eventually. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done! Levioso!
Bro. Excuse me, sir.
lumbering louse.
He's conquering.
You won't get me to the job.
Bruh.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin,
That's all you say.
are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. No.
Prepare.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you want.
I'll go and see what he wants.
I'm kind of curious what they're talking about. Can I go in?
Revelio.
They ain't even talking about anything.
Prepare.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's... Plenty for your perusal today. Time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Alright guys, this is going to be the end of the stream. I hope you all had a good day.